And when you set off each day, just remember that the speed limit on the canals is 4 miles an hour, and you need to slow to tick over when passing moored boats. If there are no boats coming towards you, cruise in the middle of the canal, but move over to the right of the centre line to cross with an oncoming boat. When you want to moor, slow right down and come slowly into the side, either dropping a crew member as the bow reaches the bank, or steering your stern into the bank to allow someone to get off with a line. At a lock, boats going up and down usually take turns, so if it's not ready for you to enter and there's a boat coming the other way, let it go first, as this saves water. A quick lesson in using a lock. Going up, check there's nobody coming. If the lock is full, empty it using the paddles on the bottom gate. Use your windlass to raise them. When it's empty, open the gates, enter the lock, and using your windlass, lower the paddles, holding the ratchet. Close the gates, go to the other end. Open the ground paddles first, those are the ones on the bank, and only open the gate paddle when water is over the sill. When it's full, drop the paddles carefully, using your windlass and holding the ratchet, open the gates, take the boat out and close the gate. Going down, check there's anyone coming, and fill the lock using all the paddles at the top end, open the gate, bring the boat in, drop the paddles carefully and close the gates behind you. Go to the bottom of the lock, open all the paddles on the bottom, wait until the lock drains, open the gates, take the boat out, drop the paddles and close the gates behind you. Now it's important that you don't allow the boat to become trapped in the lock gates or hung up on the sill. The sill is an underwater shelf by the top gates of the lock, and if you have the boat too close to the back gate when you're going down, you may catch on it and tilt the boat, filling it with water. Sills are marked with white lines on the lock edges, so keep clear of them. Now, can't emphasise too much that failing to do so can sink your boat, and if that happens, you'll incur a charge for damage, regardless of your damage waiver or your deposit payment. It's also possible to get the bow or stern buttons trapped between or under the gates when going up or down locks, so be very aware of them at all times. You need to watch both ends of the boat in a lock. If you are so unlucky as to lose somebody overboard, it's important that you don't put the engine in reverse. You need to put the engine in neutral, grab one of the life rings on top of the boat and throw them the life ring. They should just simply try and stand up, because most canals you can walk out of. But having talked about all the possible problems you may have, the truth is that people have been using these canals safely for over 250 years, so don't be afraid of them, just stay alert.